Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Senator John Cornyn.
Howdy, Dallas. You got our job cut out for us in 2020 to re-elect President Trump, to re-elect a Republican majority in the Senate. And to regain a majority in the House of Representatives. I just have one question for you. Are you with me? Thank you, Dallas. Thank you, North Texas. Welcome to...
Can you see by the dawn's early light what's so proudly reared at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stars sang bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Senator John Cornyn.
Howdy, Dallas. It is great to be here with all of you tonight, here in North Texas. And I can't tell you how excited I am to welcome President Donald J. Trump back to Texas. You'll hear from him pretty soon, but I want to tell you, I know he is fired up to be back here. As many of you know, it's my great honor to serve in the Senate seat first held by the great Sam Houston. Sam Houston believed that what was good for Texas was good for America. And we all know that that's still true today. And if the last 2 years have taught us anything, it's that the pro-growth policies of the Trump administration and our Republican majority in the Senate have been good for Texas. We know Texas has become the envy of the world. That's why people continue to vote with their feet to come here every day for the good jobs so they can provide for their family and they can pursue their American dream. Texas leads the way, and that's thanks also in large part to great leaders who serve us, Lieutenant Governor Patrick and Governor Greg Abbott. Let's hear it for them. The last Congress, the last few years have been among the most successful of my time in the Senate, and we owe a lot of that to President Trump. During President Trump's time in office, we have confirmed more than 150 new federal judges. That includes 20 here in Texas alone. And of course, you know, the President has also nominated and the Senate confirmed 2 outstanding Supreme Court justices, including most recently Brett Kavanaugh. I know you watched in horror, as I did, while the Democrats threw everything they could at a good man, Chuck Schumer. The radical, angry left, the paid protesters, and their allies in the mainstream media. The book, and they smeared a good man. It was disgusting and a low point of my time in the Senate. But we fought back, and we won, and Brett Kavanaugh was confirmed. Mark my words, the conservative transformation of the federal judiciary will be the lasting legacy of the Trump administration. But working with President Trump, we've done so much more. We've repealed Barack Obama's job-killing regulations that stifled Texas business. We've reformed our broken tax code so that you can keep more of what you earn rather than send it to Washington. And yes, we've begun the process of rebuilding our military after years of neglect and underfunding. I can promise you this would not have happened without President Trump and our Republican majority in the Congress. And it wouldn't have happened without your support. But we can't rest on our laurels. We can't be complacent because we know a battle is coming in November of 2020. We know the Hollywood liberals and the so-called democratic socialists they've set their sights on Texas. And we can't keep this good thing going if we surrender Congress to the tender mercies of Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. That's right. Chuck Schumer wants to be the next majority leader of the United States Senate. And he and his Democratic allies in the House of Representatives are trying to reverse the 2016 election that elected Donald J. Trump. We are not going to let that happen, are we? Well, the truth is, the Democrats have been trying to undo the 2016 elections since the very day that President Trump was sworn into office. They pinned their hopes, of course, on Bob Mueller. And when that didn't pan out, they had to come up with something else. That's why Nancy Pelosi and Adam Schiff are trying to impeach President Trump. Well, so far their partisan investigation has been conducted in total secret. Secret hearings, secret interviews, with zero transparency for the American people. I ask you this, if the facts were on their side, would they be doing this out in the open as opposed to in secret? You bet they would be doing it out in the open. If the facts were on their side, would they hold a vote on the floor of the House of Representatives to authorize an impeachment inquiry? You bet they would, if they were proud of what they were doing, if they had the facts on their side. But as we all know, what Nancy Pelosi and Adam Schiff are doing is a sham. Meanwhile, Republicans working with President Trump are trying to solve big problems for America. Sky-high prescription drug prices, outdated trade deals, and improving our schools, and improving our roads. In a divided government, you can't do it by yourself. But all the Democrats want to do is to remove the president from office, overturn an election 13 months before the next general election. We know the liberals who are running against President Trump want open borders, socialized medicine, and they want to bankrupt Texas with the Green New Deal. Well, that's why we need your help. President Trump needs your help. Make no mistake about it, Texas will be the firewall in 2020. Because if they take Texas, they will take the U.S. Senate. If they take Texas, they will take the White House. But we can't let that happen. Not on our watch.
Sorry.
Imagine, if you can, for a moment, a country that mimics California. Job-killing mandates instead of the Texas model of less government and more freedom. We simply can't afford crushing new taxes, socialized medicine, and open borders. But that's what the Democrats who are running for president are promising. Those aren't Texas values. Our opponents are organized, they're angry, and they're ready for battle. And they'll have a lot of money and the mainstream media on their side. So we've got our job cut out for us in 2020 to re-elect President Trump, to re-elect a Republican majority in the Senate. And to regain a majority in the House of Representatives. I just have one question for you. Are you with me? Thank you, Dallas. Thank you, North Texas. Welcome to Texas, President Trump. May God bless you all. May God continue to bless the great state of Texas, and may God continue to bless the United States of America.
Chairman Dan Patrick.
Are we going to have some fun tonight? Now we have more people lined up outside. You know, this is going to be the largest crowd of any Trump rally in history tonight. But for those of you who are here, I'd like to get a picture with you. Let me get a selfie or two. Down the mosh pit down here. Let me tell you something, and this is something the media does not understand. We did not have an election in 2016. We had a revolt. And this is what the media doesn't understand, or the progressive left. The revolution is only getting louder and larger. USA! In 2016, America stood up against what the polls said, against what they said, against what whoever her name was said. And America said, "You're not kicking God out of our country. You're not taking our guns. You're not banning oil and gas. You're not taking away our freedom and our liberty that the Constitution has guaranteed us from the beginning of this country." I looked at the rabble the other night on that stage. And I'm going to tell you something. This is a word I would not normally use. But this is how dangerous of a spot this country is in. The progressive left, they are not our opponents. They are our enemy. They are the enemy of the Constitution. They are the enemy of freedom. They are the enemy of liberty. They are the enemy of our belief in God and church. When Beto O'Rourke says, "Let's boo this guy," huh? When Beto says, "If we don't like what your pastor says, we'll take away your tax incentives." When Beto says, "I'm coming to get your guns," I say to myself, this guy's obviously not a Texan, because that's never going to happen. Now we know he can't win. Okay? He's not going to win that. He's not going to win their nomination. Everybody has figured out in America what a moron he really is. All right? And I don't mean to be cruel. I'm just stating the facts. He has a rally tonight, you know, an anti-Trump rally with 20 people up the street. We have more people in the porta potty than he will have in his rally. But believe this, everyone on that stage the other night agrees with each other on all of those principles and all of those values. And if someone like Elizabeth Warren or Pete boot him out of office, whatever his last name is. If they were to win, the first thing they'll do on the first day, they said it, they'll ban fracking. That will cripple the United States oil and gas industry and cripple Texas, and we cannot let that happen. In fact,
I'd love to see Elizabeth come here and ask for a vote in Texas. Man, let me tell you something. I was with the president today, all day, and he'll be coming out in not too long. But we met him at the tarmac and traveled with him today. And he is so excited that you are here because, I said to him, Mr. President, it was one thing in 2015 and 16 to draw 20,000, 15,000 to an arena. That had never been done before. But to sustain that 3 years later, and that even more people are coming out, is a tribute to what he has done for this country. Today, he had a bold and big win on Turkey with a ceasefire when others said he was wrong. He said, no, I'm right, because it's time to be tough, and it's time to send a message, and it's time for us to win. And since he's been elected president, since you elected him, he has done nothing but win and win